People who have been covering these sorts of issues for decades have never heard of an instance anything like this. Now, what occurred here was the National Security Advisor or someone in his office created a signal chat with a number of other senior officials, Secretary of Defense Hegseth, Secretary of State, the heads of the intelligence agencies, Tulsi Gabbard and John Ratcliffe, a number of senior people. And it was to talk about and plan for some U.S. military strikes against the Houthis about 10 days ago. The backdrop of all of this is one of the people who was added, it seems inadvertently, was a reporter. One of the big issues now is whether classified information was actually shared on this. We heard from Jeffrey Goldberg on Morning Joe this morning. He laid out some of the specifics that included timing, targeting, and specific plans for striking those Houthis. That would always be classified, according to the U.S. military, if it's in advance of an operation.
Is the problem here that they added a reporter, or is the problem that they were speaking outside of government channels and discussing these kinds of details in this way?
They're both problems. Adding the reporter was a mistake, a serious but simple mistake. But the fact that they were discussing these issues on an unclassified app, that to talk about military operations and targets in advance puts the military, the pilots, the sailors on the ship, anyone who was involved in those operations in serious danger. It is not ever to be discussed outside of a secure facility or on an unclassified setting.